Hello, everybody, and welcome to your Mercury Retrograde collective reading. So, this reading will cover the time frame of September 9th through October 2nd when Mercury will be retrograde. Mercury is retrograding through the sign of Libra. Libra is 7th house, which is relationships. So this retrograde is my relationships return in the physical, mentally, emotionally, in your dreams retrograde. Okay, so we're going to focus on the relationship aspect of this Mercury retrograde. Since I've done other videos about the retrograde in the past, you can check those out. But this is all relationships, okay? The relationship with yourself, the relationship with your family, your friends, romance, it's your soulmates, okay? So during this 3-week period, you are going to be going through a lot of emotions. Everybody is. That's why I'm doing a collective reading, okay? We're going to get nostalgic. We're going to remember things, the things we haven't thought about in a while. We're going to be thinking about people. People are going to just be popping up back in your life. Hey, how are you doing? You know, and some of these people that come back in are where things weren't left on the greatest of terms, because retrograde energy is a revisitation of old ground that you've covered so that you can get closure, or you can look at details and different things that you've missed previously. All right, now relationships that come back together in a retrograde, I'm really shaky on them lasting, because it goes both ways, really, because sometimes we are returning so that we can finally have that completion and closure. And in the retrograde energy, we're all about reconnecting and all these things. And then as that retrograde energy dissipates, we're like, okay, I've gained all that I need, okay? But also with retrograde, sometimes we are returning back because there's a new path to be walked in an old situation, okay? Which means, you know, you and this person have a journey. There's more growth. There's more learning to do with each other, all right? So just be aware of that, you know, from September 9th through October 10th, all of these old memories, thoughts, emotions, it's because you're trying to filter, you're trying to clear yourself out. Let it all just flow through you and see where it takes you. All right, let's pull a card for overall energy for all of us during this Mercury retrograde. Look at that, 9 of Swords, haunted. All of us are haunted, okay? That's you, me, the people that we're feeling haunted about, okay? There's just, this retrograde feels very powerful because it's like it's time to understand, okay? And so the relationship, the memory that's haunting you, there's great purpose for that. And instead of trying to resist or falling into the sorrow, the sadness of, you know, this relationship no longer being in your life and all those things, be like, okay, Spirit, why is this relationship haunting me? What is it trying to teach me? Do I need to reach out? Is this person going to reach out to me? Are they thinking of me? I do see a lot of you guys meeting on the astral realm during this retrograde as well. It's like, it's time for the truth. It's time for clarity. It's time for understanding things that were just left open-ended, undone, unfinished, all of that coming back to each and every one of us. Okay. Let's pull the dice here and see what the dice have to say. Okay, so look at this. We have 6th and 8th house energy, and what sits right in between is 7th house, Libra, where Mercury is doing the primary retrograde. However, Mercury will slip back into Virgo for a few days, all right, and Virgo is 6th house, so we do have that there. when Mercury goes back into Virgo, this is where we're really going to see a lot of details that we've missed before. And then we have this eighth house. Eighth house is all about major transformation. Okay, so we're going to receive a lot of information that we need to heal, to forgive, to release, to let go, or even to reconcile with somebody. Okay, and next we have Sagittarius and we have Scorpio. Scorpio is the ruler of the eighth house, okay? And Sagittarius is ruler of ninth house, higher spirituality, higher wisdom, higher understanding, okay? So through this return, through the retrograde, all right, there is so much that you are going to just understand. And also there's going to be conversations, there's going to be confessions, there's going to be revelations. There's a lot of spiritual growth for each and every person during this Mercury retrograde with that Sagittarius energy. And it's like finally all of us are transforming beyond the past, whether we're just finally letting it all go and we're moving on and we're moving forward, or it's time for a new journey, another go round with some past energy. All right, either way, it's major transformation out of the old, and it's going to be all new. And now we have Mars, and then the North Node, South Node energy. So through this retrograde, we are clearing up a lot of karma, okay? And we're getting very real and very sure of who we are, what we want out of our relationships, our own shortcomings and mistakes that we've made, things that we wish that we could do over or say over, or if I ever just had a chance to talk to that person again, this is what I would say. This retrograde is when all of that happens, okay? It's time for karma to balance. You know, I feel, you know, South Node, like a lot of stuff from the past is coming back. Okay, for every single person. And remember, this is Mercury moving predominantly through the 7th house, which is the house of relationships, soulmates. Also with North Node, South Node, karma, also the house of karma. Okay, so it's time for karmic energies to be balanced. It's time for understanding. It's time for revelation and transformation beyond the struggle that we've been going through emotionally around, confusion of relationships. It's just like all these open ends, we are all finally going to get closure. We're going to get understanding. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. And remember, this is friends, this is family, this is romance, the relationship with yourself. Okay, look at that. First card out, dreams about you. Friend zone. Divine timing. Mixed signals. Okay, so this here, some of you, this is a friend, you know, who was just acting really, really bizarrely towards you, and I feel kind of just left you high and dry. This person's going to come back in and give you an explanation, okay? I do see a lot of reconciliations between friendships. Now, I do see romance coming through. You and this person, you guys are meeting on the astral. We already, picked up that would happen, but here it is, you and another meeting on the astral, okay, trying to work things out. Friend zone, right now, there is no romance between the two of you, and it may be like there was just always these mixed signals. The timing was off. The timing wasn't right. You've just been really baffled, very confused as to why this person, would act as though they were interested and then act kind of cold, like, oh, we're just friends. Okay, there was something about timing, and this person is going to give you an explanation for that now during this retrograde, because you're going to very much be on their mind. Okay, things that happened, their behavior, etc. It's like wishy-washy. And this could even be where you were kind of being wishy-washy too, giving mixed signals, and you're like, well, I was giving mixed signals because I was playing off their mixed signals. Okay. But definitely I see a situation here where mixed signals of the past, the timing wasn't right. You guys are going to really start dreaming about each other, which is going to draw you to each other in the physical realm. Okay. And then also, those of you with this like friend situation, I feel like it's been a while since you and this person have talked, that's you and this friend, and they're on your mind. You are on their mind, and you both have this desire to like kind of reconnect and heal with each other, even if for a long time you didn't want to. I feel there's a lot of growth that's happened in both you and this person. So I do see some friendships coming back together as well, but let's look at some more scenarios. All right, so yeah, reigniting connection, soul searching, be mine, and supportive. Okay, so this is a reconciliation, and look at not over you, and confessions. This is a reconciliation where definitely romance, okay, reigniting, and this person has done a lot of soul searching since you guys have gone your separate ways, okay, and through that journey, that process, they've realized like you are where they want to be, and like, why did I ever leave, or why did I ever play games, you know, just whatever happened, like this person has really got you heavy on their heart and their mind, and they want to be that supportive partner that maybe they weren't so much in the past. Okay, a lot of confessions coming in overall of people who are not over you, and as this is a general reading, you may feel very compelled to confess to certain people that you're not feeling like you are over, that you want to talk to, or at least get some understanding. All right, so the theme of this Mercury retrograde is confessions of the heart. All right, and it's like everybody's going to be powerless to this. All right, like you can't help it. It's your internal truth. It's your soul through that Sagittarius energy. It's like, I want to heal. I want to understand. I want to be free. I want to connect. I want everything to be okay. Lots of confessions. Passion. Getting to know each other. Wedding. And stay optimistic about your love life. Okay. Yes, there is still a flame that burns inside another. Okay, for you, there's a lot of passion. However, I feel like through any sort of communication, reconciliation, you guys have to get to know each other again, because a lot has changed with that soul searching, and all those butterflies takes me back to the Scorpio energy, 8th house energy, transformation, rising from the ashes of ruin. Okay, some of you, this was a very long-term committed relationship in the past with that wedding energy coming through. Okay, and now I feel there's more positive energy, there's more optimism inside you, inside this person, about the potential, because again, there's been a lot of growth, and this retrograde, I feel, is to bring closure for some, but also reconnect others who have grown and matured, and their soul contract requires another journey with each other. Okay, it's like you both have had to have majorly transformed in order for that reconciliation to happen, so that you have a different journey. So there's something new being offered in this connection this go round. But yeah, there is a lot of confessions that are going to come out. And this is from lovers as well as friends, okay? Just soulmates in general. People missing you, people thinking about you, people feeling sad and remorseful for different things they've done wrong to you. Knight of Wands. Eight of Swords, the Star. Yeah, a lot of healing, strength, and Nine of Wands. Yes, these reconciliations or these people reaching out with these confessions, it's like, I really miss you in my life. I like your energy. I don't like being without you. I pray, I wish on a star for us. Okay. And the star is also very, very healing, light at the end of the tunnel. Things are about to get better. All right. This, for those of you where this is meant to be like a full blown reconciliation, the hardest is like behind you. This will be a whole different journey with this individual. Okay. Again, you both have changed. You both have transformed quite a bit. And I do see we've been restricted and held back from each other for a long time. Also, I do see that friendship energy coming in where I see friends reuniting and reconnecting. And, you know, this is just a general read. So why any of these relationships went their separate ways in the first place is going to be different for everybody. But our true soulmates, those we have contracts with, are going to be on our mind, and we're going to be feeling them in our heart, and we're going to be dreaming about them. And, you know, through all of this experience and this nostalgia and these memories, and for some of us, physical returns, it is truly for transformation, soul evolution, consciousness expansion in each and every one of us. First and foremost, that's what it's for, because we're getting answers, we're getting clarity, we're getting closure. All right. And some of us need that closure so we can move on into new relationships. Okay. And some of us need that closure because there's a whole another journey that's meant to be had between you and this person. Okay. And there could be multiple people coming back into your life. Outside influences, falsity. Yeah, look at, there's going to be a lot of truth revealed, deep connection, love songs. Like, so this, for some of you, the reason why this person behavior was weird is there was a lot of external influence. This could be friends and family that just were not supportive of the connection. Okay. Or this could be other, love influences that were still attached to this person or attached to you. All right. It's just, there was some outside influence for some of you, which created a falsity about the true depth of this connection. It is a real connection. You both felt that. And there's love songs. Okay. This person is going to like send you a song, quote lyrics to a song, be like, this song, I always think about you. Okay, I definitely see an exchanging of music. And this is more than just hearing a song that, you know, reminds you of this person or it reminds them of you. I feel like through this conversation, reconnection, there's some sort of communication that you guys are going to have with songs, lyrics, music, okay? Right, so we have close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. Yes, there's a lot that's going to change, all right, through this retrograde. Here's the next artwork, and it says, look at that, a lot of healing of relationships as well as just within ourselves, things that we haven't been able to get over. Mercury retrogrades help with that. It allows us to revisit, to see things differently, to fully absorb the lesson that was meant to be received so that we can transform, move on, and let go, okay? Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed in this very moment. And, you know, like I said, a lot of relationships are going to heal. All right, here's the next artwork, and it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, that's a very important message during this retrograde, because remember, we're going to be flooded with nostalgia, with memories, and some of that is just so that we can filter and we can heal, okay? Some of that is because there is going to be reconnections, but Spirit's like, really, you know, just allow things to flow through you to see where it's leading you mentally, where it's leading you emotionally, or where it's leading you in the physical. All right, here's the next card. Embrace through each other. You find the missing piece. Oh yeah, definitely some beautiful reconnections. And then last card says, playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I love it. Yes, there is going to be a lot of reconciliations, okay? And it's because you guys have another go round. Now, these reconciliations, I just have to emphasize this, are only taking place between those who have truly transformed. Okay, for others of you, you might reconnect with somebody and realize, oh my gosh, this person has not changed, has not grown, and I have, and I'm not even feeling them anymore. You know, this is for completion, for whatever that means for each of us, but it's filled with confessions and nostalgia and memories just flooding us. Remember, don't let that take over you. Let it flow through you. This is a powerful time. And if you feel really inclined to reach out to somebody, you know, by all means do it. If, you know, they respond, then you have your chance for healing and closure or a second go round. If they don't respond, then that gives you your answer, like that they're just a closed vessel. You know, when a relationship is over and you haven't spoken in a while, what do you have to lose by reaching out to somebody? Like, seriously, what do you have to lose? They're already gone, right? So if you are feeling really inclined, like, I want to talk to them, reach out and see what it brings, okay? Trust that this situation is calling you to have faith. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Attraction. You attract a romantic, loving partner by enjoying this moment fully and calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. All right. Yes, those of you where it's written in your soul contract for another go round, I feel like this is the time of reconnection. All right. And some of you, again, are going to reconnect with people and you're just going to see them in a different light and realize they ain't it anymore. You don't want nothing to do with them. You thought you did, but you're like, wow. Okay. And, you know, for those of you where I'm like talking about reaching out, is somebody just like, you know, ghosted you and ignored you, and any of your attempts in the past to reach out to them, like they just never responded, I wouldn't necessarily reach out to a situation like that. Okay. If anything, that person would be more likely to reach out to you during this retrograde. When I say reach out, this is more of where, you know, time has passed, things were just kind of left undone, unsaid, or, you know, maybe you were really hurt and you told this person, you know, to stay out of your life, out of your space, and now you realize, you know, you've passed it and you want them back in, okay? Or you've just really been dreaming about them, thinking about them. This person's just on your mind and your heart out of nowhere. You know, those are the situations you want to reach out to the person. If, again, it's just somebody who ignored you, ghosted you, blocked you, didn't seem to want to have anything to do with you, don't reach out to that person. That person during this retrograde is more likely to reach out to you, okay? Because they're more likely to reach out to you because they're going to feel haunted, all right? It's like if you're feeling haunted, that's when you reach out. Let's see what we say. Yeah, look at that. When you're feeling haunted mentally and emotionally and you haven't talked to or spoken to this person in a while, then just go ahead and reach out. Like, what do you have to lose? All right, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ten of Swords, and Queen of Wands. Okay. Do not let the past define what could be in the present or what could come in the future. Okay, because again, this Mercury retrograde, I do see a lot of healing and understanding coming into play for each and every one of us around, you know, the different struggles and challenges that we've been having in relationships. It's time for a karmic balance as well, okay? And the truth is coming out. Remember, the whole theme of this is confessions of the heart. I'm not over you. I miss you. I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? And this is for lovers as well as friendships. You know, where just things didn't work out in the past, and now we have a soul contract and there's more to come. So we're really going to feel that heavily. All right. And again, for some of us, these emotions are flowing through us and washing over us because it is time to finally release the past. And you'll know it won't be like a struggle or a fight. You'll just be going through all this emotion, and then you're just going to feel okay. You're going to feel all right about things, and you're just going to be a different version, because don't forget, we have the transformation through the Scorpio 8th house energy, which is, you know, Phoenix rising from the ashes of ruin. The past is the past. It's time for a new. We've had a lot of soul searching. There's a lot of transformation. And, you know, somebody's coming in, giving you all these confessions of their heart. Hey, I miss you. I'm still thinking about you. All these things. They absolutely are feeling that and meaning that in the moment. All right. But again, if they don't seem like they've evolved, you might just want to take that as your closure, because if they haven't evolved, then obviously it's just going to be like the same thing with them this next time. And you can tell if somebody has evolved and really thought about themselves, right? You know, you can tell. I just feel major confessions, like stuff like people just saying the truth of their heart with no filter, with like not even realizing it. Oh wow, look at, as I'm saying that, the Tower and the Lovers. Yes, people are not going to be able to hold it in. It's just going to come out. They've held it in for so long with the Two of Swords. But it's just like, boom, here it is. I'm going to be a fool. I'm going to put it out there. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look at the Devil. Oh, and the Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh. Some of you, like, somebody is going to be begging for you back, okay? It's like, I am haunted by you. I am haunted by what happened. I am sorry. I'm willing to take this chance to put myself out there, and they're just going to lay it all on the line, okay? It's like they cannot help it with this Mercury retrograde energy. Confessions of the heart are just coming out with no filter, okay? And if we're still in love with somebody and we know we screwed up and we want them back, we're going to be feeling that really, really strongly, okay? Those of us who were screwed over, who have been waiting for an explanation, you're going to find that you are feeling more balanced, more healed, more strong, more stable, okay? It's like, I feel like a switch of a flip of the switch. It's like people are swapping roles. The brokenhearted are now the empowered and have the control, and the players are now the brokenhearted begging for a second chance. That's so interesting. All right, let's pull a couple more cards and then we'll wrap it up. Some of you, this person might even say, I even went to a tarot reader about you. Okay, so retreat very soon. And healing family issues. Yeah, a lot of relationships are coming back together for healing during this retrograde, filled with confessions. All right, so those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.